Hello, and welcome back to another God Tier meeting. Today we are doing some Boros Burn in Best of 3 Standard. This is a very hype new brew that I'm excited to try out. I don't think this is the ideal version of the deck necessarily. There's a few misers in there that I really like, but I love it, and I'm very excited to try this out with all the new cards we're getting in Foundations. Looking at some of the individual choices, we have Bolt Wave and Boros Charm, brand new to standard in Foundations, very powerful and efficient burn spells. Combining that with some of our existing burn spells like Lightning Helix and Lightning Strike is going to make a very powerful burn package, but we're going to need to supplement it with a few creatures. So for that, we've got things like Monastery Swiftspear, Yoshino Pyromancer, which is getting reprinted, and Screaming Nemesis. Fantastic options, all three of them. Very solid burn. Just as my own little special, because I love these cards, a 1 of Ball Lightning and a 1 of Hidetsugu's Second Right. And in our sideboard, we have some cheap removal for our aggro creature decks that we're playing against, some more expensive removal for the big Shieldred and Golgari midrange decks, and then a little bit of extra burn for the midrange and control decks in Sunspine Lynx. This hand is a keeper. Not perfect, far from perfect, but Burst Lightning solid. Yoshino Pyromancer, solid. Renge Resolve will help us draw into more of our removal spells, or burn spells, I should say. Pretty good. Pretty good. Opponents on the play, which is okay. Now there's probably a decent number of people playing some kind of burn variant, including our opponent. So that means our turn 1 is gonna be Burst Lightninging their Monastery Swiftspear. It'd be tricky on the draw, but game 2 or game 3 should help stabilize that a little bit. Opponent thinking very hard for a red deck. Opponent plays nothing. Okay, I'm gonna play Pyromancer, and then next turn I can Renge Resolve. I could have done it this turn, but I'd rather do it next turn just in case I hit like 2 lands or something like that, you know? So, Renge Resolve will be a next turn problem. Opponent plays Boros Charm, very solid. Yeah, I will say the one downside of this deck is that it doesn't have too many decision points. Not nearly as much as other decks like Control. So the commentary is just kind of like, well, this is the best play. I'm doing it. Just a little bit. Opponent's finding a lot of burn. Don't like that. Let's begin by attacking. I could do something else first, but I don't... There's not really a reason for me to do this before. Because the only thing I could hit that would have mattered is like Swiftspear, and if I do hit Swiftspear, I'm not super upset about doing it like this. Okay. Lightning Helix is great. More life gain against the burn mirror. Slickshot's also fairly good. Opponent gets me down to 8. They could kill me with 2 more Boros Charm. Do you have 2 Boros Charms in your hand? You have 2 Boros Charms, I just died. No, but they have a Slickshot of their own. They go attacking. And they have another burn spell? And they Lightning Strike me. Okay. Very low. I'm gonna be down to 2. First check. Are they dead? I don't think that answer is yes. So I believe the choice here is to Slickshot and Lightning Helix their Slickshot. Because if I were to Lightning Helix their face, then they could kill me with like a Boros Charm, or basically any burn spell would kill me. The other downside is I'm not going to be able to get them to exact... Well, actually, hold up. Oh, but... No, okay, never mind. Let's just hit them for a bunch. They have Battlefield Forge, which means Hidetsugu's Second Right is a no-go. It also means I should have heck with this as well. It doesn't matter, they do nothing, they're dead. Good game, good game, good game. Into the sideboarding. Hidetsugu's Second Right can come out. because I think it's very tough to make that work against the Burn Mirror. I'll bring in Scalding Viper because that hits them for all their burn spells. And because they play enough cheap creatures, I'm going to play Booming Blast as well. Not really sure what I threw this in here for. At first I thought it was burn, but then I realized it says whenever a player hits a non-creature, which includes myself. So I might actually be taking this out of the final deck list. We'll see. Anyways, what am I taking out here? Probably Pyromancers to start with. Pyromancers are just an easy take out as a trim. And then let's trim one Bolt Wave and one Boros Charm. Get rid of some of the face damage, because I'd rather be killing their creatures. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, heading into game 2. On the draw, again. Probably want to look for a hand with at least one piece of early removal. If I don't have like a 1-drop or 2-drop removal spell, I don't think I should keep the hand. But we will see what the opponent is keeping. Oh yeah, solid. Lightning Strike, Booming Blast, both good for removal. Bolt Wave is solid. If they pass on turn 1, then I don't play Swift Spear. Okay, so I'm not going to play Swift Spear because it's very likely they could be holding up a Burst Lightning. So instead I'm just going to play the tap land. Take a turn off. Next turn, I can play a land and hold up Booming Blast or Lightning Strike, or I could just Swift Spear and Bolt Wave if they are doing nothing. Which is possible. Might be a solid play. I'm going to play Swift Spear turn 2 with their own Abraded Bluffs. Down to 18. Ooh, that is ideal. Let's Swift Spear and let's Burst Lightning their Swift Spear, pump our Swift Spear, and get them down to 16. Pretty good, pretty good. Don't mind where I'm at right now. Opponent has Slick Shot. That is A-okay. And they do have Burst Lightning. Makes sense. Take us down to 15. Gift a treasure. It does come in untapped. I thought most of the treasured gifts were tapped, but that's okay. Let's Bolt Wave. And then pass. I can Booming Blast on their turn, because I would be shocked if the burn deck was running many pump spells. I believe, like, in the same theory that I'm thinking, I don't want to run pump spells. I don't think they are running many pump spells. They don't have anything here. Let's just hit you for 3. You can have an extra mana, opponent. I don't care about that. Then, I'm not going to Ball Lightning. I'd rather wait until they spend more of the cards in their hand to Ball Lightning. The worry being, if all they have is removal, this Ball Lightning is never going to get in. I like it though. I love Ball Lightning. It's one of my favorite cards. I couldn't not include at least one Ball Lightning. Ugh, more lands. Not good. I wish Kamigawa was still in standard, because then I could use the Sokensan land as well. I saw an opponent earlier playing the Frontier Bivouac, which I do, or Restless Bivouac, not Frontier Bivouac, Restless Bivouac, which is the Boros Manland, and I do think that's a solid include. I don't have any. I'm not trying to spend too many wild cards right now, so I didn't grab any more. I think I have to. I don't think I can let a Slick Shot live. Slick Shot's too good. Yeah, I do think there are solid options. Bolt Wave. I guess it does help to hold back Bolt Wave because it pumps any prowessy creatures I draw. If I hit a my own Slick Shot or a Monastery Spear. Yeah, But yeah, no, I do think Frontier Bivouac's a solid include. Opponent. It's tricky. It's very tricky right now. If I Lightning Helix, there's a chance that they just, like, Lightning Helix, or they kill me in response to a spell I cast. Which is scary. Always very scary. I imagine they have at least one burn spell for creatures in my hand. Okay, I will attack them for 3. I know you're holding something. Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike's fine. And then I'll pass. Interesting, they're holding up their burn other than their face burn. That's why. They're probably holding up just normal burn spells. That would make sense. Ooh! Don't mind Rend Resolve, not at all. Land Swiftspear. Sure. It ain't nothing. Then I will attack them for 1. I'm sure they have something. If it's Burst Lightning... Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why they're not killing Swiftspear. I'm very scared. I'm very scared that I'm just dead. Sure. That's funny. Yeah. Devout Decree is fine. If they're holding up more of those, I don't mind more Devout Decrees, right? I want to see what's in their hand. Lightning Helix. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to Helix you now. Okay. They shouldn't be able to gain enough life to beat me. I'm just going to play Ball Lightning, which is lethal. They have to answer it. But if they answer it, then I Lightning Helix them in response if it would stop the... So, what you got? Lightning Helix? I bet it's Lightning Helix. Show me Lightning Helix! Sorry, my friend, but... this hand looks pretty good. I see both my colors, I see spells to cast. Back at it again. I did change my sideboard. I took out the Magebane Lizards because I actually think they're bad because they hurt myself. And instead of the Magebane Lizards, I threw in 3 of the red Virtues into the sideboard, which maybe are good against like control-y matchups because you can get a little damage in, and then if they counter like the back end, I don't mind. I don't really know. I was just kind of threw something in there, and I think they're slightly better than the Lizards, so whatever. You know, I'm sure there's a even better option than that. Anyways, we're playing another Boros Burn. Another Boros Burn mirror. Opponent has Invasion of Regatta, which is fine. It's actually kind of a neat include. I can see the vision there. I'm going to Helix their Slick Shot though, because I don't like that, and that'll hit them for 3. I do see Invasion of Regatta is interesting. It's a bit more expensive, but it is 4 damage and can kill 1-drops. And if you do flip it, it's a very strong thing to flip. So, pretty solid, I think. One downside is that it doesn't die to any of your burn spells. Another invasion doesn't kill it. The Boros Charm doesn't kill it. You need like multiple burn spells just to kill the invasion. And at that point, you're gaining your opponent like 6 life or 5 life minimum just to flip the invasion. Which, granted, you got 4 damage out of it, but I don't know. I think it's a maybe. I think it's a heavy maybe for me. Anyways, play Tapland. I think I'm just gonna kill their Disciples. I could throw this burn upstairs and swing for 3, which would put them down to 4 and make them unable to gain life, but I don't know. I think getting any extra attack is worth it, especially if they're not going to play anything else. Swifties and swing. Gotta mash that spacebar. You can hear it. I'm sure you can hear that through the headphones. Mash the spacebar. There is no thoughts, only all attack. Pass the turn. Opponent is burning me. Yeah, this might just be a. Clearly, I am not the only person to have had the Boros Burn looks pretty good right now idea. Oh no! Oh no! No! Opponent had all the burn they needed. What a shame. Alright. Going into the sideboard in the Burn Mirror. Bringing in my Scald Vipers, bringing in my Booming Blast, taking out my Pyromancers, and taking out Hidetsugu's Pasa. I might leave it in. I didn't see the Pain Land on their end, so it might be good enough. Take out one Bolt Wave, take out one Boros Charm. I'm not on the play. I actually might want those. I'll actually only bring in one Booming Blast, because I didn't see as many creatures from them. I'll take out... Maybe I could take out a Ren's Resolve because it's a little slower. Or, actually, I probably should be Ball Lightning. Yeah, I'll take out Ball Lightning. Very good, but the fact that they can just, like, burn it and kill it very easily, and so many of their cards kill the Ball Lightning before it can get its damage in. As good as it was last game, or last matchup. I think I'm gonna leave it out. Alright, this hand's pretty solid. Can't cast Boros Charm yet, but I will. I will eventually. I have a turn 1 Swifty, which is always good. Turn 2 is going to be Scalding Viper. Turn 3 is going to be Ren's Resolve. I think the Viper's solid. I don't think it's maybe not the best thing. I don't know, there's a lot of things where I'm like, this is maybe not the best option. I think this deck is going to be a lot of tinkering, so do not consider this version any kind of final version. This is certainly a day 2 of standard brew that a lot of people are trying out. There's going to be so many different variations of burn with just slight little tweaks, and we will see which ones actually take off. Alright, as planned, I will Ren's Resolve. Ooh, I will... Actually not going to play that. I'm going to play the Mountain this turn because I don't want to deal myself the damage to cast this Burst Lightning. Play the not Swift Spear, the Slick Shot Show Off if you dare, opponent. They do. Okay. Opponent plays Slick Shot. They gotta have something. They know I can Burst Lightning it. What are they thinking? I'm shocked they did play it. Sure. Let's Burst Lightning Slick Shot. Opponent takes another one. Gives me a treasure. Right on time, right on time. Okay, so opponent currently is at 15. This is 10 burn. If I can hit them once, I cannot. But they're going to take 1 off of it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm not really at a point where my burn's killing them, but I will still Boros Charm them at the moment, just because I don't want to waste too much of my white mana. Ooh, Bolt Wave is good. Bolt Wave is very good. Bolt Wave, and now if they use their Battlefield Forge for colored mana, they die. If they like go to cast Lightning Helix, they die. You can cast a little Lightning Helix upon it. I'll let you. I'll be nice. I'll be nice to you. Come on. Come on. You know you want a Lightning Helix. What could go wrong? I'm not holding anything up. Why would I do that? Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix! Yes! Yes! Opponent kills themselves in one final act of glory! Oh, let's go to the yeah. On the draw, I'm gonna bring in 1 extra Booming Blast and take out 1 Boros Charm. Because the damage to face is a little bit less useful, and the damage to creatures is a little bit more useful. I also don't hate Virtue of Courage, but I don't really think it's the burn matchup card because it's just so slow to get to the good side. I think that's the control matchup card. That and the Sunspine Links. And then the Scorching Shot is for the Shieldred matchups, basically. Just because Shieldred beats me, so I don't want to lose to that. Alright, this hand's solid. I can kill some of the early creatures, have another Scalding Viper, which will probably deal them just like 1 damage and get a burn spell into the hand. So it's kind of a deal 1, gain 3 spell, the Scalding Viper, which makes it almost like a Lightning Helix. And if we're lucky, it does like 2 or 3 damage. Right? If we can untap with it and deal 2 damage for free, then it's like a Lightning Helix, effectively. Opponent does not have a turn 1 play. No Swifty today. That's fine by me. I will hold up Burst Lightning. Opponent passing. Okay, I'm gonna keep holding up Burst Lightning. If I play Viper, they just kill it. I think I just hold up my spells. I have no need to cast a spell right now. Let my opponent take the onus. Opponent has Boros Charm. Very good spell. Good start, opponent. Put me to 15. Opponent plays no creatures. Alright. In that case, I will Rend Resolve. I can basically cast anything. There's very few situations where I would not be able to full cast things off of Rend Resolve. So, yeah. If they decide to play 0 creatures, then I guess I can't cast Booming Blast, but I'm not super upset by that. Opponent has a Heartflame Duelist. That's actually not bad as a sideboard option. I don't hate that. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that alone. I could Burst Lightning it, but I'd rather do this. And they probably cast like a Lightning Strike in response and gain themselves some life, which is fine, right? That we're about to see. Burst Lightning, sure, yeah. You gain 2 life. You have another one? Hey, actually have another one? Go for it. They do. Alright, I'm down to 8. I think I still just cast Boros Charm. In theory, I could have cast Lightning Helix to gain 3 life. If I'm dead, I'm just dead, right? I don't think not playing the Boros Charm is the way out here. Unless they have Slick Shot. In which case, maybe I should have held up Lightning Helix. Did that kill me? No, but if they can cast another spell. They can't. Let's Helix their face. And Scalding Viper. And then pass the turn. They don't have a 1 mana burn spell in their hand unless they just drew it. Slick Shot 2 is bad. Slick Shot 2 is very bad, actually. Ugh. Now any 3 damage burn kills them. Ah, shit. Alright. You got me. But do they choose to attack with both? They could attack with just 1. Nope. Alright, good game, opponent. I guess I should have held up Lightning Helix. Doing a little Boros Burn-in. I like this hand. Just gonna start doing things. We're actually getting a non-Boros Burn mirror. Instead, our opponent's playing Angels. Alright, I'm excited. Show me Giada turn 2 so I can Burst Lightning it. Ooh, boy. My favorite thing to do. Burst Lightning Giada. Wow. Hit them for 4. Bring him down to 15. All solid. An opponent scoops up game 1. Is that gonna be game 2 as well, or are we just gonna scoop game 1? Against Angels, I am gonna bring in Scorching Shot, I think. And bring in 2 Sunspine Links, but I'm gonna have to take out my Misers. I'm bringing in Sunspine Link specifically because I know they have a non-zero amount of life gain. Scorching Shot is good because their creatures can grow fairly quickly. And then I have 2 more cards to take out. Let's take out 1 Bolt Wave. Or actually, let's take out the Pyromancers. 3 Pyromancers, keep in the Bolt Wave, and bring in 1 Booming Blast as a little extra. Although Ball Lightning is actually not bad. No, I'm going to keep in the Ball Lightning. Great. This is the deck. Let's see what you got, opponent. Let me see what you have got. And solid. Like, not being able to cast a white spell in hand is not the end of the world for a opener. Okay. Opponent just plays the planes. Do we see Giada? We do see Giada. I could Slick Shot. I think it's correct to just shoot Giada because that card is a house for the Angel deck. Absolute destructive mayhem. Oh, more angels. Once again, I could wait for a turn. I just want to... Oops, I forgot that I don't have the mana for this yet. Yeah, let's just run Resolve then. Let's see, I'll come when I hit 1 land and a spell. That's not great. It means that I'm probably not dealing with Youthful Valkyrie anytime soon. Because I think the correct choice now is to just Swift Spear and Slick Shot on my turn. Yeah, just gonna do it. Swifty, Slick Shot. They probably trade off for the Slick Shot, so I guess I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't care. Trade off if you want. Bring him to 19. Bit of a slow start, which is not great. I do kind of want to get 1 more mana for Sunspine Links. Although if I do get 1 more... I think here's the play this turn. This turn, Swift Spear, Lightning Helix, kill the Valkyrie, that is... No. Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, run all damage that records about the creatures you control. Okay, sure. Well, I'll still hit them for 2 with the Swift Spears. That is fine by me. That was a very good Surge of Salvation. I imagine that Surge of Salvation will be very popular in the upcoming standard. Ugh. Don't like that. Taking 6 down to 9. I am not in a good spot right now. And Sunspine Links doesn't help me. So instead I'm gonna Slick Shot and Lightning Helix again. No, you don't have it. Come on. You don't have another Surge of Salvation. Oh, the worst. We're not beating Life Linking Angels. Game 3. I think it's got to be out. I think the Scorching Shot's just really good, though. So here's the thing. Sunspine Links was a bit slow. I'm cutting that. I think the play is this. And maybe it's Scalding Viper? I don't know. Yeah, I'll throw in 1 Scalding Viper, I guess. Okay, okay. I believe. We basically have to kill them before they get to Lyra mana. I'm not gonna beat them if they can stick a Lyra. This hand is quick, does some damage. That was a bit of removal. I'm okay with it. Untapped land, turn 1. Turn 2, Slick Shot. I don't think I actually want to Bolt Wave turn 1 because I have Slick Shot. No, I have enough other stuff. I'm gonna Bolt Wave. Change my mind. Bolt Wave turn 1. Turn 2, Slick Shot. Hit him for 1. Ooh, Rend Resolve is good. Ren's Resolve is very, very good. I wouldn't be shocked if the opponent also has some kind of like Elspeth's Smite or kill attacking creatures spell of some kind. Alright. See you. You will not escape my grasp this time, opponent. Go, fly away, Youthful Battery. Hit you for 2, hit you for 5, bring you to 8. Looking okay. Solid start, solid start. Opponent probably has to play something. An Angel, they have one. They have a 3-drop and they play it. Kill it. Alright. Okay, let's do it like this then. I could have played Ren's Resolve first and hoped to hit a land, but this Drawing Swifter made my choice a lot easier to just Scorching Shot first, hit you for 5. And now I just need a burn spell. Can't be nothing they can do against just straight up burn. Well, I guess Surge of Salvation does technically work against a direct burn spell. But that's okay. Opponent's at 2 as they Surge of Salvation mana, which is not good. Let's Ren's Resolve. They should just be dead no matter what now. Yeah. Surge doesn't even save you from a Bolt Wave. Yeah. Good game. Doing a little Boros Burn. That hand's terrible. 0 lands is not the one number we're looking for. 1 lands is not great either, but my opponent kept a 7, so I think I have to keep this. Maybe I keep the second right. No. We're not gonna get to 4 mana. We're just gonna Swifty and start beating face. Bolt Wave will save us. Opponent has Death Touching, Skull Dweller. Not bad. Let's just Lightning Strike it. Playing against the Toxic Control deck, which is a bit scary. They have a lot of counter spells and a lot of answers and a lot of cheap creatures with Death Touch. Okay. Sure, Swifty's getting in there. Hello, cat? I don't know if you can hear my cat on the mic. They don't block. Okay. Okay, that is an interesting choice. I'm not feeding you. You've been fed today. Shh, I'm recording a video. Let's go Swifty. Shush! Shush, you peon! Uh-oh. I don't need to draw a red-white dual land, because that would let us cast all 3 of the spells in our hand, which collectively are lethal. Okay, just gonna swing for 2. Opponent could be holding up another Vraska's Paw. Yeah. Ouch. Okay, please. I'm so close. Oh no. Thing is, they're probably holding up just a billion counterspells right now. Alright, Burst Lightning to the face. Do they take it? Or do they counter it? They can counter 1 spell per turn right now. Okay, yeah. I don't actually know if I want to Bolt Lightning. I think I have to. I think I just have to jam. Get counterspelled, which is a shame. But then hope that I draw a white source and I'm able to kill my opponent with the Boros Charm and Lightning Helix. Yeah, I figured counterspell was coming. But actually, I'm more happy to see counterspell than I would be to see a. This is not good. And I would have been to see a removal spell on the Ball Lightning. Opponents, it's me to 7, 8 on their turn. Shoot. I think it may have been a hair too slow. I don't even know if there's anything to draw. Screaming Nemesis. I can play it. No, I'm gonna just keep my information. Yeah, because they're gonna make a mirror. Force me to block with the Screaming Nemesis. Unless they are literally holding nothing in their hand, which I guess they could be. But very zero odds that they're holding nothing. Counterspell? Alright, you got it, opponent. Go to game 2. against poison control. Viper seems solid. They're not gaining life. Booming Blast seems pretty good. I'm going to take out Ball Lightning because it seems they have a lot of instant speed removal. I like the second right, actually. Second right seems fine. Screaming Nemesis isn't super necessary. And then we can take out a couple Pyromancers. Maybe I should take out and leave in one more Screaming Nemesis. Yeah. No, their removal all, like, instant kills that. Yeah, this seems fine. Kill their creatures. They do have enough cheap creatures that can get in my way. Okay. One lander again. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, that's better. That's better. Throw back a lightning strike. And start swinging. Yeah, I think I have 20 lands in my build. You could probably afford to run less. You could also probably reason to run more. But it is what it is. I was thinking maybe I should have played this Slick Shot instead of suspending it there, because now they can just hold up removal for Slick Shot. They probably are anyways. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna play it. Opponent is holding on to possibly Anoint with Affliction, which would be unfortunate. Save Anoint. They Bring the Ending. Bring the Ending's fine for me, actually. I don't mind that. I still get in 5 damage. Yeah, next turn I will Volt Wave and Helix. They're just holding up counterspells. I'm okay with that. Hitotsugu's second right. Ideal situation. They have a counterspell? I don't see one. They're dead if they don't have anything. I'm gonna cast Lightning Helix first. They probably have counterspell, but they have counterspell or removal spell. They have counterspell. Okay. Okay. Opponent goes to 2. Dead on board. Unfortunately, the second right is not getting there for me yet. I just want one game where I hit Hitotsugu's second right them. Alright, opponent doesn't find the removal spell, and we're off game 3. I think I'm going to keep it the same. The only thing I can see is maybe bringing in Virtue, but I think it's too slow. Maybe I cut Hitotsugu's because it's bad card. Nah. We're fine. Our sideboarding's perfect. Alright. Oh, a keepable hand. On 7? You bless me, deck. You bless me. Wow. And a Burst Lightning to kill the Skull Dweller. I could Swift Spear instead. I just want to get that Skull Dweller off the board because turning on their Proliferate is not great. Let's just Scalding Viper. They likely have Counterspell up. That's okay. If they Counterspell my Viper, I'm fine with that. Ooh, Prologue, not a Counterspell. That means they're taking at least 1 damage to it, because I think nearly every single spell in that deck costs 3 or less. If we get... Oh. Listen, if Magic Gods, I don't know if you're up there, but if we can get Eidolon of the Great Revel at some point in Standard, I would be so happy. That card is so good and it would make Burn so much better. I know we're not gonna get it. We're like Goblin Guide. Oh, just give me Modern Burn and Standard. Not good in Modern, make it good in Standard instead. Okay. I think they might have Counterspell now, but I don't actually know. That's the only thing they really could have. Which, granted, you know, ain't much to do with this, but... Ooh, a prologue. A prologue, not a counterspell. Opponent's going to 7. Don't mind if I do. Does turn on all of their, corrupted cards. But not too worried about that right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's... Ren's Resolve. Hold up the Battlefield Forge. Counterspell me if you want. They don't. Just First Lightning your face then. Right? Turn lethal on board if you don't answer it. They likely have some... They gotta have an answer or two. Okay, Vraska's Fall, sure. Do they have a second answer? They have a second answer. Okay, okay. They're still dead to Helixes, which they don't know about, but they're still dead to Helixes if nothing happens. They play spells here? That'd be great. They don't. I think I'm just gonna go for it, right? No! Okay. 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 That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. They don't have... Okay, they don't have... at least one of their cards is not an instant that's 2 mana or less. Which is good. That's good. Go to my end step. I'll try and do it in their upkeep, actually. Oops. Great. Burn, baby, burn! Time to put on the burn! You gotta keep her. Turn 1 Swifty. Turn 2? Couldn't even believe it. Could be a Swifty. Actually, it's probably not. Probably should be Pyromancer. And then turn 3 and be Swifty plus Lightning Strike. Whatever. I should technically be playing that close combat. I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. Whatever. If they're holding something up, they're holding something up. Alright. Swifty. Got something now. Currently got something now. Go swinging. What you got? What you got? Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll do it anyways. Probably have a kill spell for one of my Swift Spears. Sheoldred's Edicts. I'm kind of happy as well, because I can just sack the Pyromancer. Ooh! Affliction. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're poison control. A lot of decks are running in line with Affliction, because it's a clean 2-mana answer to the, what are they called? What are the little guys called? The Heart Fairy Hero. Heart Fairy Hero and Cacophony Scamp. I probably should have played the untapped land, actually, now that I think about it. Because if they are poison control and they have the counter unless I pay 2 spell, I don't want Boros Charm countered by that. Okay. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't think they're poison control because they probably wouldn't have Go for the Throat. I think it is likely that they are just Dimir mid-range / control. They could have some Jaces, some other fun stuff. Demons, maybe. Caustic, sure, Caustic Bronco. Let's, well, just in case. I don't, Mana Leak's not in standard, but you never know, maybe they found one. They cheated the system, they put one in there. Nope. Yippee! Alright, playing against some kind of more control-y deck. I'm gonna bring in my Virtues. I think I might bring in 1 Lynx, but I don't need a bunch. I like the Hidetsugus. I like the... they had a decent amount of instant speed. I'm going to take out these 3. And then I'm going to take out 1 Burst Lightning, because I didn't see any creatures that could kill. I don't think it's that good in the matchup from what it seems like. So I'm going to run it like this. Maybe? Yeah. I could also bring in another Sunspine Lynx. I don't think I need to in this matchup. I think that's better against the, like, white controlling decks, but I don't know. We'll see game 3 if we get there, if I decide to bring in more Sunspine Lynxes. What is the plural of lynx? Is it just lynx? Or is it lynxes? Lynxes sounds like it would be incorrect, but it also sounds better than just lynx. Solid hand. No, no, no. I do not know. Hi, bear. That's my bear. His name is Bear. Bear, 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 bear. Go, Swifty, go! Oh, no, doesn't have cut down. Doesn't have cut down. Mark that, mark that. Somebody write that down. They do likely have some other kind of removal spell. They're holding a lot here. You got something, I know it. Go for the throat. Know it with a clutch, and that was my second guess. That would have been my second guess. Let it be known. That would have been my second guess. I want to be slandered here. I'm gonna Red Resolve. They probably counter it, which would suck a bit. But I want to hit more lands. They don't. Yippee! Alright. Kind of planes. Not ideal. I think, okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you're making this deck and you do not, and you have like all the wild cards to spend, don't run a single planes in here. Run like 4 Inspiring Vantage, 4 of the Painland, maybe 1 or 2 of these, and then like maybe 1 or 2 of the Restless Bivouac, and that's it. That's all you need. You don't need a single basic planes in the deck. There's 8 white spells in the, I mean, maybe your sideboard is more white, but there's like, by default, there's 8 white spells in the entire deck. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Don't run a planes if you don't have to. I'm just gonna hit them for 1. I could try and make that more damage, but the odds that they have some kind of removal spell in hand, very high. So I'd rather just wait and then do this when they tap themselves out. And maybe they were holding nothing, and I could have done 4 more damage to them with the slingshot, but the odds of that are just so low. If they're gonna take 1 for free, I'll get in 1 for free. Yeah, Duress me. What do you want? I don't care. All of it's good. I take the Virtue, which is fair. I think the Virtue is pretty solid in a controlling matchup. In a controlling matchup. Oh boy! It'd be a shame if I got Thoughtseize Buzzed opponent. Maybe they don't have removal. I'm starting to think the opponent might not have removal in hand. Maybe they have like counter spells or something instead. I don't know. Planes, I'll play Swifty because our red mana is a little light. Especially if like next turn I can Ball Lightning. Oh, slam a Ball Lightning would make me so happy. Alright, I'm gonna Virtue them anyways. They probably have counterspell. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. If I play Ball Lightning, and they have nothing, they're dead. Ball Lightning, it's one of my favorite cards of all time. Ball Lightning! Bow, 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 bow. Oh, nuts. Alright, well, you have something for my Burst Lightning instead? Nope. Dead anyways. Okay. I asked for more lands, I got more lands. I get it! There's enough lands! I would really want to keep a 5-lander, but I'd rather keep a 5-lander than mulligan, I think, most of the time. It's just not, like, a great hand. Breakout. Okay. Opponent's playing Boros aggro, I guess? Boros Delirium aggro? I mean, that seems not bad. Yeah, some beasties. You know, I do actually think I've seen something about this deck. I think I saw... someone did a video on this deck? I don't remember who. I don't think I watched it yet, but... yeah, beastie aggro in Ghoul seems solid. No! My Pyromancer! Ouch. Down to 14. Alright, Slick Shot, Volt Wave, please don't have another shock. They don't. Hit them down to 11. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be close, because they're also on aggro. Ooh, if they have a shock, that's not good for me. Down to 9? I mean, more lands? I've drawn 1 non-land? No, I drew the Yoshino. I've drawn 2 non-lands. This is tricky. I think I'm gonna kill the Ruby. I'm gonna kill Ruby because it gives me an extra turn. It lengthens my clock by 1. If it didn't lengthen the clock by a turn, I probably would just send that upstairs, but... if I draw only lands, I don't think it really matters what I played and how. Down to 1. I don't think there's a thing that gets me out of this. Maybe like Ren's Resolve into like triple burn? That would do it. Yeah. Yeah. Land 9 does not do it. Let's look at that sideboard. Okay. They're playing a aggressive deck, so I can bring in Scalding Vipers. They are playing creatures that I can hit, but not a ton that I'm hitting with Booming Blast. So I'm only going to bring in 2 of those. I'll take out 1 Bolt Wave, 3 Viashinos, and then I think that's fine. Yeah, maybe I actually do. I'm going to do this. Add in 1 Scorching Shot as well, just as a little extra oomph in there, because there is always the chance that they just play a bunch of creatures and I really need to deal with their creatures, just like this last game was. Alright, put me on the play. Better hand than the first one. I can Swifty into turn 2, Slick Shot into... Ooh! How many times did the opponent just mulligan in a row? That was like 3 or 4 mulligans. That was 3 mulligans. Wow. Alright. I love to see it. I mean, you hate to see it for the opponent, but you love to see it for me. Ka-chow. Kinda need a shock here. They don't kill Slick Shot this turn. Oh! Pyroclasm. Alright. Let's go passive. What you got? Play a creature. See what happens. Ruby? No, actually, I guess let's go through. Because damage to their face, I'm kind of close to killing them outright. I have that damage, so I need just a little bit more. Yeah, let's Scorching Shot Ruby. And then do a little passing. Do a little passing. Fly trap. Oh, you need Delirium to do anything. Okay, sure. I will lightning strike your face. I will lightning. I guess I'll do nothing. They're all instants. Yeah, this is definitely the burn 'em out game. They're not aggressive enough to scare me. There's a tap land. Now I will Lightning Helix, and then I will gift a Booming Blast your way. A lot of outs here. That's not one of them. I also don't expect our opponent to be gaining life in this deck, so I can just take my beats for a turn or 2 until I find the burn spell. Come on! If I lose whether 1 I didn't even do anything wrong this game. There's some games where it's like, alright, I messed up, I left 1 point of damage on the table. Not this one. Oh, please, 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 please. Tell me you have nothing. Tell me you have nothing. Yes, please, 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 please. Oh, oh no. Okay, 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 okay. Not good. Okay. I'm not dead though. We know they have nothing. Opponent gets me to 2. Come on. Oh. I need to bring in more scorching shots in this game because they're going to be scary. I'll take out 1 Bolt Wave. I'll take out Hitotsugu's second, right? I'll leave in Ball Lightning. Yeah. Like, I don't want to take out too much of my... Like, Borustrum's really good. Maybe I take out the Bolt Wave instead of another Borostrum. Maybe I take out both of those. Other thing is the removal... No, Screaming Nemesis is great. I'll take out... No, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, I'm fine. We're fine. Fine. We're fine. Everything's good. Everything is fantastic. Game 3. On the draw. This hand is fine, but our opponent's taken a mulligan already. 2 mulligans. Can we do 3? 3 mulligans? Can we do 4? No, it looks like they're keeping their 4. Which is fine. I don't think there's almost, unless I had 0 lands, I probably would not mulligan when I'm at 4. That's just rough. Because opponent's down to 4, do I just slam Slick Shot next turn? Maybe. Well, maybe not. Okay. I will not. I'm gonna Lightning Helix because the fact that they have 2 lands and didn't play anything means there's a good chance they had, like, a shock in their hand. Okay. Let's do a Slick Shot. They're probably gonna kill it. Ooh, no shock. Okay. Beastie is at 3. Wildfire Flicker Poke. Down to 20. Down to, oh, because I Lightning Helix. I'm like, down to 20? That don't make no sense. Let's Booming Blast. Booming Blast. And Boros Charm. Wait. They don't have anything? Double Strike is better than a... Yeah. That is something to keep in mind. Boros Charm, you almost always want to deal 4 to the opponent. Every once in a while, you just want to give a Double Strike to your Slick Shot because it's technically better. Actually, I think it's always technically better because 4 damage for the Boros Charm, and if Slick Shot's a 1-2, well, no, it's only extra 3 damage. Okay, no. Boros Charm is... What, you're just getting the double strike damage out of it. So if it's your second spell or more, then you can. Then you want to double strike instead of the other mode. Okay, Renge Resolve into Renge Resolve. Don't mind it. Worst things. The Lightning Strike. Let's Bolt Wave. Opponent has 1 turn to get out of Lightning Strike range or they die. Never didn't have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, stick around and watch another one.